Hey everybody. Clearing. Okay, first off, this is the video to comment to be entered into a draw for a free 60-minute session with me. So comment down below. If you comment at all, no matter what you comment, you will be entered in on a random generator. Let's say Friday. So Friday after this video is posted, I will do the draw. Okay, awesome. So that's the first thing. Secondly, just going to do a bit of a different reading today. It's going to be in the format of the what are they thinking, feeling, those same sets of cards. But I've been instructed to bring through messages. What would the divine like the twins to focus on as far as their mind space, their heart space, what they're wishing for this connection, what actions they're taking. I want to do it from the divine perspective so that each of the twins can find more instruction in that. So let's try it. But first off, let's see what the blind spot is. I'm really adoring these cards. So let's see, what is it that we can know for the twins in general? What is a message for the collective? Okay, we got one hopping out, card 60. Looks like that. Let me find it in the book. Superiority. Ooh, nice. Okay, so if you've drawn this card, you have fallen into the ego trap of superiority. Your ego's desire to see itself as better is clouding your awareness, judgment, and capacity to achieve what you really want in this scenario. So this is for all twins. So that seems, it's a separation energy, isn't it? When we somehow think we're better than someone else, or we've found the way, or that it's our twin that needs to level up in some way, that they're not as advanced as we are, that they don't get it yet, all of that stuff. So this is really about bringing our love back into context and saying that we're all on our own journey, right where we're meant to be, at the exact place. I'm just going to read a little bit more here. So the people did not come here to be compared to other people. If this were the point of life, God or Source would have just made clones of the best possible person. We came here to be unique expressions of Source consciousness, and by comparing yourself to others, you're disallowing your own uniqueness. We are stopping ourselves from seeing that we are all superior to each other in certain ways and inferior in other ways. Michelangelo once said, "Every block of stone has a statue inside it, and it is the task of the sculptor to discover it." A person's contribution, purpose, and value to this world is entirely unique, so let it be. If you've drawn this card, you're being called to love. To love is to take something as part of yourself. For example, if whites took blacks to be part of themselves instead of believing themselves to be superior, whites could not have enslaved them without feeling the negative impact of doing so themselves. Slavery would not have happened. When we love something, we root for that thing to get what it wants instead of preventing it from getting what it wants. We cease to be against it. You are also being called to question everything and consider every perspective in this situation so as to become aware of everything and arrive at higher truth. Stop focusing on yourself in terms of inferiority or superiority. Instead of thinking, speaking, or acting superior, which is fighting for a person to see themselves as inferior to you, redirect yourself and them towards recognizing their unique intrinsic value. So this can also imply that you feel inferior. It can also be that you feel superior. That's a power hierarchy. That's not unity. So interesting. Just take some time and touch in and see where you're at with that, twins watching. Okay, now I'm going to shuffle and see what would the divine like the twins to all look at as far as how can we look at the beliefs right now, the conscious mind on the journey for our utmost of benefit. How can we view each other in the heart space at this time. Thank you, Divine Creator, for showing us what we can know about wishing regarding aspects of union and the journey at this time. What can we know further about the actions that we are taking or could take, and through what lens, Divine Creator, should you or shall we most be benefited by looking at these things? What is the biggest challenge, Divine Creator, that you see us navigating, and what is the perfected solution energy for that? Where is the connection going in the near future? Okay. What is it that the divine, oh my gosh. Okay, we get the Ace of Cups with my life started when I met you. So remember the love at first sight. This has come through before. The divine wants you to remember when you met your person, love at first sight. When you met your person, that knowing, that unconditional love that did not even demand or depend on having known them before, to just love them, to love them unconditionally. Remember the unconditional love. This is not the same, the divine says, this is not the same as being incredibly sexually attracted to someone, incredibly passionate, lustfully drawn to the most gorgeous, like, physical person you've ever met. This is the unconditional love, the knowing, the subtle, the curious, that moment when you saw your twin and you said, oh, that's what they look like in this life. Or even beyond that, each one of the twins have at one point or another said, you're just this weird connection I feel complete unconditional love for. When you first met your twin, unconditional love was the part of your life that started, not the agendas and ulterior motives and secret pull, secret reasons for being into someone. Your twin, the divine wants you to know, is that one person that you met when you really had arrived at beginning to understand that unconditional love existed. And that is the unconditional love journey of the twins. What would the divine like us to think about as twin flames on the heart space? Ooh, the energy of reciprocity, give and take, equal give and take. Hero. I could be your hero, baby. This whole idea that one is, again, superior or inferior to the other, that imbalance. Really search your hearts. Pull up those messages from the opening card, everybody, again, and look into your heart. Where are you at with this superior or inferior dynamic? What does it show you about your own worthiness, your own understanding of your innate uniqueness, your value, your intrinsic value? Have a look at that, because this is us wanting to be saved. That's easier said than done. If we want our twin to swoop in and make us feel better and choose us and love us, that's a sticky situation, because that could be that we're looking for that outside of ourselves. Not always, doesn't have to be, but it could. So look at these themes. Also, if we feel we need to save our twin, if we need to swoop in, if we need to impress upon them that they're getting it wrong in some way. This is about equal, compatible energy genuinely coming in because of divine timing, because of mutual capacity to meet each other in that place. Heart space stuff. The divine wants us to look at that reality, everybody. What does the divine want us to know about what we're wishing for? About being okay. Ooh. This is a really complex message, but I am going straight to source, so let me allow it to instruct me myself here so I can channel what I'm getting as a clear channel. So you are right, and the Wounded Warrior card. You are right came out in the reverse, and Wounded Warrior in the upright. So this is a conflict of ego. This is also that elusive place where we hold things back out of being defensive, but also we might need more time. So this is a timing regarding readiness, willingness, ability, accountability. The divine is saying, wish to see through these points of impasse, or these remarkable areas in you where you're learning that your own guardedness, your own trauma, your own past influences has made it feel like you could be better or worse than someone. And start seeing that those are extra energies, those are imprinting energies, those are karmic energies that have come in to offer a different vantage point. But seek to move past those. Seek to come back into unconditional love. Seek to come back into reciprocity on a soul level, and not the dysfunctional things that make competition, lack, loss, at odds, separation energy. What would the divine like us to know about the actions we're taking in life and at this time? Follow your passion, follow your heart's knowing. Yes, you can seek professional advice. Yes, you can get help with legal matters and things that are needed to be sorted, strategy. You can ask for encouragement and support that way, but ultimately let passion, let your heart guide you. Let that pull towards the ancient, the profound, the substantial, the spirit. Wands are about spirit, the flame. It is the suit of the flames, the passion. So let your heart be your guide, and consider where necessary professional advice, but follow your heart within all things. Follow that true north, that compass that points you in the direction of spirit, in the direction of your passion, your true fire, your soul fire. That's what the divine would have you know about making decisions and which direction to go in. Okay, what is the biggest blockage that the divine would like us all to look at? Oh, being in hermit mode and being too afraid to talk. The divine number of 7. The divine says there is loyalty in these unconditionally loving connections, and being too afraid to talk is a block. Too afraid to talk is a block. So work on that blockage. Affirm the loyalty, affirm the alignment, know that this is the destined path, and work on that blockage of being too afraid to talk. Ooh, I'm hearing ask the divine to show you what that's about. What is the divine guidance here? The Hanged Man and the Ace of Pentacles. Talking. Look, there's a feminine and masculine communicating. There's sustenance there. This is a feminine reaching out to the masculine to offer something. So in some cases, I am being told that the feminine is being advised to reach out with some sort of information here. This new beginning in the physical, this new Ace of Pentacles is coming. The divine says communication is coming. Divine says communication is necessary. Sitting on the fence regarding talking about some of the trickier aspects regarding loyalty, alignment, and destiny, that time is coming to an end. I'm actually just going to write that down. Loyalty, alignment, and destiny. Not talking is a block. Okay, so the divine says it's coming. So for some feminines, you're meant to be reaching out, but through the understanding of the divine, not in a unbalanced way. So yes, let your heart lead the way. Your heart knows which way to go. Go in that direction. Where is the connection going in the near future? Do you even see me that way? And the Hierophant in the reverse. So this is about spirituality and seeing each other as spiritual beings and focusing on that. I'm being told that the divine is saying there has not been enough importance placed on the spiritual connections in these twin flame dynamics, and that affirming each other through the eyes of the divine is the way we're meant to be going forward here. So there is a recognition in our own right of how we have been getting it wrong, being too caught up in the physical, in the person, and not looking at this soul level growth and understanding in a way that accurately says to your person and from your person, this is what we are for each other. This is the rarity. This is the sacred. This is where it's at with us. This is what we need to focus on and affirm and celebrate, not the other stuff. Those things all have their time and place, but this is saying that the divine would like us to focus on moving the connections in this way. How lovely. Okay. Again, I'm just going to end it there, really short and sweet today, but comment below if you'd like a chance at a free reading or not. You'll be entered anyways. It's up to you. Don't comment if you don't want a chance at a reading, because you might win it, but you might just get what you need, not what you want in that case. And remember, like, comment, share my video, get the word out, get love unfolding on the planet in this way. If you feel like it resonates, share that good news with others that you think it would be benefited by or benefit to hear. Okay, much love everyone. Bye for now.